Hello everybody, my name is Sirhc and welcome back to Underground, my single player Let's Play series. I found this guy. He was over here. So I think he's been here for a while. He was over here. This hole was not here, which means that he like fell down here from up there. I don't know where it came. Well, I mean, obviously it came from a portal. And he picked up a pumpkin from somewhere. No idea where. But he found a pumpkin somewhere in the world, and he's just been chilling out there. Again, don't really know how he got over there. It's definitely a long way around, and don't know where he got the pumpkin. But I'm gonna keep him because he's a nice little guy, and I really want to kill this guy, but he's here. And he'll be mad at me if I kill him. I'm not sure how long he'll be mad at me for. But anyways. So today, I want to get this area kind of figured out. We had put a mushroom farm here, but this mushroom farm is not doing very well. Did I just pick something up? Felt like I did. This mushroom farm sucks. I have 19 and 20 mushrooms. Keep in mind that this thing should have been loaded while I was digging out the slime farm, which means that barely any mushrooms have grown and have been harvested. Oh, there's one mushroom over there. Actually, it's weird. Like, I've seen a lot of mushrooms grow over there. Not so many over here. And the light level is correct. I mean, I can place mushrooms here, and it works. So, I don't know exactly what's going on with these pads. But, you know, I really love the way that they look. I love the way that they work. I thought it was a pretty neat idea, but it just doesn't work efficiently enough. And also, like, these water streams are a pain in the butt. Like, I have so many hoppers in this thing and all these water streams, and it's just way too many resources for the amount of mushrooms that I'm getting. And I tried to open that, not place a block on it. So I'm going to tear this out, and instead what we're going to do is over in this area, we're going to put a few flood farms. I'm going to put all my farms over here. So we'll have one for wheat, one for potatoes, one for carrots. We'll have to make some sort of farm for pumpkins and melons. I don't know exactly what I want to do with that yet. Today I just want to get some flood farms made. And then also, I have another design for these mushrooms, and I think I can make a cool flood farm for those, or at least a working flood farm. Hopefully that will do what I need. So I've been kind of laying this out a bit. Got an ender chest over here, and then right in here I'm gonna have my kitchen, which is one thing that I've been wanting to put here. Just a place to store my food, put some hoppers so I can cook some stuff. Don't need much in there. Maybe put a water source. Get rid of that water source that's sitting there. So I'll probably work on this a little bit off camera, get some stuff cleared out, and then yeah, we'll bring you back for making flood farms and such. Oh, it's so sad. Look at this. Completely stripped it. Got all the stuff here that I used to make that farm. But oh well, time for something new. I forgot about this. Last time we were working on this slime farm, I didn't have it quite finished. I think that one, this one, and this one were not dug out. Possibly even that one. Maybe I started on that one. But I have it all dug out now, so it looks pretty cool. I like it. Lots of platforms just sitting here in the middle. So awesome. And it's working alright. I think I have almost a stack of blocks, or a stack of slime blocks in here. Getting close, so it's definitely seems to be producing enough slime. There we go. Very good, very good. And you know, we spent last episode digging a whole bunch. Guess what we're doing this episode? Digging some more. Oh, I love living underground. It's the best. Just the best. So, yeah, I've been getting these flood farms laid out that I want to build. And it's very dark in here. Go away, please. There we go. So, yeah, I've been obviously not very finished yet, but I've just been getting them figured out, getting them laid out. So this first one is going to be for mushrooms, and the terraces, they're a little bit shorter than on the rest. They're only 5 wide, and that is so that when I pour down water, it'll go straight for the edge. Whereas if I dug this back one more, the water spreads out. So since I did that, that means I can put like mushrooms up along here. And these will be my seed mushrooms, and then I'll have like a dispenser up on here. Pour water out, the water will spread out and go straight down to the channel. Everything will work beautifully. And yeah, I'm liking that. Hopefully we'll get lots of mushrooms from that. And then I have 3 more flood farms over here. These are just normal. We got 8 blocks at the bottom so that the water stops before the channel. And then I have 7 and 7. And then these will be for potatoes, carrots, and wheat. Or wheats, potatoes, and carrots, or however, however I want to put them. And then I started kind of making a kitchen over here, a little kitchen area. I put another mushroom stew dispenser here because it's a kitchen and it should have food, and I'm not hungry right now. So let's put that back, and the new one. Got some furnaces here, and then I have a bunch of chests. And you know, I was thinking about this. My original plan was just to have the items that get harvested here kind of like end up in chests out here, but it would actually make sense if I just sorted them out and put them into here automatically. Especially, well, I mean, if the system takes a while, it might be kind of a pain in the butt, because, you know, with like with the wheat, potatoes, and carrot, I'd have to wait for the potatoes, carrots, and seeds to get over here to grab them and plant them. But I don't think it will be too big of a deal. And I wonder, well, I think right now we're just going to have them go over there, or at least sometime in the future. I don't know if I'll actually get that finished today, but sometime in the future I'll figure that out. Because I was thinking maybe it actually would be possible for me to have like a certain number of potatoes, carrots, and wheat end up like over here, and then have the rest go over there. Might have to play around with that. That'd be kind of cool. But anyways, so got it all laid out. Now I need to make it all look pretty, which it's going to involve lots of wood, maybe some fences. I'll have to get some pumpkins for lighting. I'll have to figure out the lighting for this. This is going to be kind of tricky, just because mushrooms are fickle. They need a lower light. I think it's 12. And then also, yeah, it's either 12 or 11. And then also I need to make sure that nothing's spawning there as well. So yeah, lots of fun. These jack-o'-lanterns are a pain in the butt. You gotta put a block underneath them, which means you have to dig 2 blocks out for each one. Where is that? I heard a creeper dying. Gotta dig 2 blocks for each one, and then put a block underneath it, and then fill it up, and then get rid of the extra blocks. And I just placed that one wrong. Dang it, I gotta place it from this side, because the jack-o'-lanterns have directionality, and I want these to be facing the right way. I have it so that like the little stem, which, why is there a stem on the bottom? There's supposed to be a stem on the top, not the bottom. Come on, Mojang. But I have them so that they're like faced at least kind of symmetrically. So for each one I'm doing that. So this one will be here, then do that, place that, put that there, get rid of those. Do the same thing here, except we gotta go this way, and there's a random hole up there. Put blocks there, do that, cover it up. So much fun. So much fun. I do have all of these done already though, so that's good. So yeah, this is kind of the look I'm going for. More dark oak like the rest of the base. Oh, I love dark oak so much. It's such a beautiful color. I love the rich brown. You know, I need to work on some stone every once in a while. Like I put some andesite up there, add some extra color. The roof here. Now, yeah, here we got a little bit of a problem with the jack-o'-lanterns. But I think what I'm actually going to do is kind of have... I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I think I might actually have like all of this kind of taken up one and have stairs on each side of the jack-o'-lantern. That would look pretty cool, I think. I believe. Do something like that. Let's just try it out right now. Why not? We got the time. So do something like this. And then the rest of this roof will be gone. Although I suppose it wouldn't have to be. You know? You know? Maybe it should be, though. I think it probably should be. Do something like this. And then... I guess I'd almost have to if I took this up. I'd have to do this as well. And then that could be a slab going across there. But yeah, just have some kind of like bracing structure on the roof. I think that would look pretty cool. And then, you know, I could either put slabs. Well, no, I probably wouldn't do slabs because this is slabs. But I could do... I'd probably change that out. Maybe with rough andesite. I love rough andesite. I don't know if I've said that before. But it is one of my favorite blocks in the game. Definitely my favorite stone, I'd say. Because it has the right amount of texture to it. We got some here, don't we? Oh no, I just have polished andesite. But it has a nice amount of texture to it. So it's got a little bit of contrast. Look at this stuff. It's like it adds texture just like cobblestone, but it's not as harsh as cobblestone. It kind of blends in a little bit better to everything. I like it, but it's not as like boring as stone. It's so good. Well, this just looks like a mess. Ugh. I have to clean this up later. Not right now, because we got to do other things. Yeah, that looks weird right now, but I think if I get some slabs down, now I need to play around with it. I can't leave it like that. It needs to look at least decent. Kind of give you guys a feel for what I'm trying to go for at least. So let's just do this upper section real quick. Let's take off this ceiling all the way up here. That might be a problem. The fact that I might need to raise this up one if I do this. That's gonna be fun. Make more fences. I don't like the new fence recipe. It's not nice. I liked before when you could just combine sticks. But then again, I do really love the dark oak fences. So that's, you know, bit of trade-off there. So something like this then. We'd take away that. And we'd put rough andesite up there. I think that would look cool. There's a lot going on. There's definitely a lot going on. Like especially here. I don't know if I like that. The one thing though is you don't really see it. I mean, honestly, you're not even gonna be able to see any of this, and there's no reason for me to like come over here because the mushrooms I don't need to replant. So the only place I'd really see it from is when I'm replanting this stuff. And I'm like over here, I would see it. So I think I might do this. I'll have to do it really. I'll have to like just get it all done, see what it looks like. Because really the telling point is going to be what it looks like here. And also I'll have to get it all finished to actually. I mean, it does look kind of cool, you know. It adds a lot of detail to the ceiling instead of just having a nice flat roof, or a boring flat roof, I should say. But yeah, so I need to add in the rest of these jack-o'-lanterns. I think what I've done so far for like the aesthetics, that's all I'm gonna do right now. I'm honestly surprised I've done this much for aesthetics. I don't usually do that many at the get-go. I usually just try and get stuff working, but I do want to get this thing working pretty quickly here. So I think I'm just going to get the lights in because we do need those to stop spawning. And then we can get this thing working, get some buttons around so that we can flood stuff, hoe up all this ground and get things planted. Bat, come on. This is not a place for you to be. Alright, so I have the first one all hooked up. So it's going to be pretty simple. Let's see, let's get some stairs. I'm going to have a button. We'll have a stair here, a stair there, that there, stair here, and then we need a block back here, and that. Gonna have a button right on this thing, and I don't have any stone or wood. I know I have some stone in here, probably in this one. I like stone buttons, so let's use stone here, and voila. So that stone button will send a pulse. I got it running down here and up here, and put some light here. Monostable circuit here, so that sends a 1-tick pulse up to here. And then I said I was going to use dispensers, but I decided to use pistons because I love pistons. I just do. We'll put that there, cover that up just because. So that's our water sources. Block that off with andesite, or cover it up at least with the polished andesite. Let's get out of here. Which probably isn't going to be too easy. I need some ender pearls. That'd be lovely. I do have some, but not on me. I don't usually carry them, and I don't have a ton right now. But, so, anyways, push the button. It drops those blocks, and water comes pouring down and stops just short. And then I'll just have a water channel going all the way down. I wish I had some ice. That would be lovely. Because then I could actually... Well... Yeah, I probably could. Because I could just have water channel going... I wouldn't have to change elevation. I could just have the water push the item. And then it slides on the ice and gets pushed by the next water channel. And I could even, like, have... like where the water stops, have it be underneath these so that if items drop down, they would, instead of falling on ice and not getting pushed around, they'd fall in a water channel no matter what. But we don't have ice, sadly. That is an above ground thing. And we don't live above ground. That's really fast. I like that. That's pretty quick. Huh. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever had one so quick. I've never used a system exactly like this before. I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna have a button there, and then ooh, oh wait, that stair is gonna be in the way here, but I can move it over to here. That's not a problem. I might want to move this one over then too if I do that. But that's not a big issue. So that thing is working. Very good, very good. Alright, so now all of these are hooked up. So I just need to fill those. Put water in there. Fill that. Whoops. Put water in here. Then I can go close those up. Just like that. Oh, beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. I love it when redstone just works. And then we can start hoeing all this up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's good hoeing. That's good hoeing. And then we can plant this stuff up. And then we wait. We wait for it all to grow. So there is our flood farm. Not finished yet. Still gotta do the roof and... gotta figure out what I want to do for this collection system. If I want it to be really smart or just really simple. I'll play around with the smart idea. If it gets too complicated and too bad, then we will go for simple. Not sure what I want to do with these mushrooms yet. And in fact, these things have not grown. I don't know what is going on. I feel like they should be growing faster than they are. Because this thing, I mean, they can plant. They can go over here. And I'm pretty sure that if you can plant them there, they can grow there. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. You know, we got the level between 8 and 11, or 8 and 10 actually. So I don't see why they wouldn't be growing here, and they've been sitting here for a while. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. But you know, I could make this thing 100% automatic, like I have been with the mushroom farms, where after a certain amount of time, it just runs and harvests all the mushrooms. Or I could make it on a button like all of these other ones. Probably just put a button here on this side since we have the stairs here. But yeah, I'm not sure. I kind of want to see, you know, just how long it takes for these things to grow and how fast they will grow. Because I think that might actually be one of the problems that I had with like the automatic farms, was that the time that I allowed them to grow wasn't long enough for them to really get growing. Because I think I've said this, or I'm sure I've said this before in one of the episodes where I worked on a mushroom farm, is that I think it does take a little while for them to like start growing. But once you start getting them out here, then these can start growing as well. So you kind of get a bit of an exponential growth. Which is also part of the reason why I want to farm with so many like starting mushrooms, because then you have so many mushrooms that have a chance to grow. But I don't know. I don't know. I so far the most efficient mushroom farm I've had is my first mushroom farm, where I just planted them, you know, in the floor every several blocks and then went around and picked them every once in a while. That did me pretty well. Got me lots of mushrooms. And I want to have something better than that. Something where I can just, you know, push a button and it harvests them all instead of having to go around. But I don't know. Not sure if I'm gonna get that. But anyways, I hope you have enjoyed little flood farm episode. I love the flood farms. You know, I will make a bone meal farm eventually, but we gotta start with the basics. A nice classic flood farm. Classic Minecraft. So, well, not really classic, but classic circa, well, I guess they had them before pistons, but, you know, they were more commonly used once pistons were added. And yeah, anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, peoples.